Alright, so let's look at this last one on the bottom. It says, I get that many animal behavior studies conclude, conclude that monkeys are smarter than dogs. Yet, as a dog trainer, I find myself hard pressed to wholly agree with such an absolute statement. Dogs do think and reason. And what exactly is the definition of smart anyway? So this is modeled off something very similar on the SAT. I think it talks about there is an argument about who is smarter or which animals are smarter, monkeys or dogs, right? And it's actually a really really tough passage, and this is one of the most difficult questions out there. So I actually broke it down, changed it a little bit to explain a little bit more. So this part, let's go bit by bit. I wish I could make an annotation of this, but it says, I get that many animal behavior studies conclude. So the studies say that monkeys are smarter than dogs. Okay, I got that. Studies say that. Yet, so obviously this is just another contrast. So what was this an example of that we just learned about, right? This would be basically a concession because it's giving, okay, I concede to this statement that, okay, these studies say that monkeys are smarter than dogs. Yet, as a dog trainer, means what? I'm going to contrast this, right? And obviously the contrast says what? I don't agree with this. But I want to mention one more thing. This part says, yet as a dog trainer. Why did the author, in this case, mention that he's a dog trainer? He's trying to give himself credit. Right? He's trying to say, hey, I'm a dog trainer and I know this, right? That's why they're asking you, or that's why a writer would put this statement in there. And you're going to get a bunch of questions on the SAT just like this, except they're going to word it differently. It says, as a scientist. So basically, why would the scientist mention that he's a scientist? Right? It's basically to give credit or give more weight to what his argument is, right? And I think one of the answer choices that best exemplifies this is he says, give authority, means give power, right, to what that person is saying. Okay, so as a dog trainer, I don't agree with this. And the last part, it says what? Or actually before this, it says dogs do think and reason. When do you use short sentences? Short sentences are very often used for emphasis. So his argument is, yes, they think and they reason, right? And the last part is, what exactly the definition of smart anyway? So this person is basically saying, I don't understand what smart is, meaning I don't really agree with your smart study, whatever that may be. Right? So the question up here says, in line 5, the author of the excerpt uses quotation marks. Okay? Why? To express anger about a belief, like he's so angry about some belief. And what is a belief again? That what? Dogs are smarter? I don't think he's that angry, because he gives credit to it, right? What about B? Demonstrate the respect for a group of scientists. Okay, I respect you. Right? But remember, this is asking about what? This part over here with the quotations, right? I don't think this is about respecting them. It would be maybe about disrespecting them, right? What about C? Indicate uncertainty about the existence of intelligence. No, he says there is intelligence. He says dogs are smart, right? Maybe just as smart as monkeys, or a different kind of smart, right? Or what about D? Cite a term used in a peculiar way. So that's actually not a bad one, because they're saying, smart. Maybe that's the term that they want to discuss, right? Or what about E? Cast doubt, right? Cast doubt on the connotation of a term. What does connotation mean? Connotation means what? What it means, basically, of a term. In this case, the term would be what? Smart. So you could only have answer choices D and E, and that's what you could think about. So what exactly the definition of smart? Is it saying, is smart, the term smart, being used in a peculiar way, meaning strange way? Or is it E, saying, I don't really know what smart is. Like, I question what the definition of smart is, right? So the answer would be E, because obviously he's a dog trainer and he thinks his dogs are smarter than monkeys, right? And that's the argument he's going for. So the answer to this question would be E.